Jagex just dropped information on next week's new quest, Ancient Awakening. Let's talk about it, so whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm looking forward to some new content, and I'm sure you are too. Next Monday on October the 9th, you'll be able to start the brand new quest, part of the Fort for Free series. Unsurprisingly, as the quest is part of that quest series, you're going to need to have completed the prior quest in that series called Dead and Buried, in addition to having level 50 Necromancy. In this quest, you'll work together with Aster, Bill, and the Raptor to face challenges and uncover the secrets of a brand new standalone island called Ungial. Yes, that's the same island that's on old school RuneScape and houses the Vorkav boss. Whether or not we're going to be introduced to this boss in this quest is unknown. What we do know is that we're getting a necromancy only boss in November following this quest, and that Vorkav was mentioned in the Dead and Buried quest. I'm hoping the new boss is Vorkav, despite Zemarigo himself being depicted on the roadmap. The images in the news post give us a good idea of what Ungial looks like and depicts what seems to be a dragon statue. I say this because the statue has 4 legs, and as you might know, dragons have 4 legs and wyverns have 2. Vorkav on OSRS also has 4 legs. This image right here has a larger area in which a cutscene, puzzle, or fight might go down. The teal color is likely an indication of some kind of necromantic energy. According to Jagex, this quest is going to take you approximately 1 hour to complete, or about 30 minutes if you're able to spacebar through a bunch of dialogue. I say this because I'm a spacebar warrior, although for this one I will let my spacebar rest for once. I'm genuinely interested in what it's about and what the new boss is potentially going to be. Jagex recommends a combat level of at least 85 because the quest is going to have, I quote, tough combat, although I kind of doubt that's probably not going to be too bad. Knowing Jagex, if they do put a puzzle on this quest, it's absolutely going to be much harder than the combat itself. Interestingly, near the end of the post they do mention that after completing the quest you'll be able to return to Ungial for an extra bit of combat. While the quest itself is aimed at combat level 85, the post-quest content is intended to be fought at around combat level 120. Perhaps the monsters or mini-bosses we fight in the quest are going to be a new Slayer creature. So what do you get from completing the quest? Well, as expected, from a Fort for Free quest, you'll gain access to a brand new fort building, called the Botanist Workbench. This building will be an expansion to your existing town hall and will be unlocked after completing the quest. The main features of this building, depending on the tier, will be a new location to decamp potions and blubbers, a new herblore supply shop, a presumably infinite source of unnoted vials of water, and at tier 3 the option to create overloads in larger quantities. That is quite pog. I would also expect, just like the Ranger's workroom, for this area to give you some kind of herblore experience buff. Other than this new building, you will also gain a single quest point, a necromantic XP lamp, a regular XP lamp, and 2 treasure hunter keys if you're not an Iron Man player. Additionally, after completing the quest, you'll be able to gain access to the Raptor's outfit as a cosmetic override, color variations of the Duke, Dux, and Duchess titles, and access to Aster's Torch as a main or offhand cosmetic override. Let's just go ahead and assume that these are going to be drops from the creatures that you fight in the quest. The rewards seem fitting for a 1 hour long quest, and I'm excited to see what the combat is all about. Be sure to let me know what you think about this quest and what your expectations are. Now, before ending off the video, I do want to mention one thing. Stop using the official RuneScape Grand Exchange price tracker, at least for now. A lot of items seem to be stating the exact same price for like 2 weeks straight, which is absolutely impossible. It's broken and I don't know why. The wiki price graph seems to be functioning normally though, so perhaps use that instead. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.